Hi everyone, McKenna Stevenson here coming at you with a micro podcast episode called Bifidobacterium, Nourishing Knowledge on the Microbiome. Today we will be talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly, though there isn't much ugly surrounding this microbe, on a little gut microorganism called Bifidobacterium. There is a great deal of research surrounding this microbe that I'd like to share with you and highlight what this microbe can do. The history of this bacteria is an interesting one and goes way back. Amy O. Callaghan and Du Ve-Sindarin, authors of the well-researched article published in 2016 titled Bifidobacteria and Their Role as Members of the Human Gut Microbiota, describes how the discovery of this microbe actually goes way back to 1899 when it was isolated from infants' feces that were breastfed. It led to a great discovery in the amazing way this bacterium works and the effect it has on the human gut microbiome. There are over 254 variants, each holding a different responsibility in the gut. This article, in combination with a few others, has shown through research that it has the potential to prevent or treat colorectal cancer, treat diarrhea, decrease necrotizing enterocolitis in infants, improve colon regularity, promote bone health, regulate the immune system, inhibit oral inflammation, and even reduce fat accumulation. The list could go on, but I think you understand my point. Speaking of the gut, this is where we see the microbe the most. Bifidobacteria is a gram-positive probiotic that is commonly found in infants and mothers. As a probiotic, it has many health benefits in the body that researchers have really invested their time in learning more about over the past few decades as the health and wellness industry continues to boost. This entire podcast episode could really just be about the benefits of what this little microorganism can do. So, I bet now you're asking, where do I get this probiotic and, well, how do I get it? There are some easier ways now than ever to see this product in foods that you can buy at your local grocery store, not only for adults, but infants as well. Bifidobacteria is found in the infant gut, believed to metabolize and ingest human milk oligosaccharides. When speaking to adults, it may be easier to find in yogurt, dairy fruit drinks, or even in supplements. A 2005 study titled Culture-Dependent and Culture-Independent Qualitative Analysis of Probiotics claimed to contain bifidobacteria, published by several scientists, actually found that out of a total of 58 probiotic supplements stating they contained a form of bifidobacteria in them, 96.5% of them did truly include this bacteria. This is really a great finding, considering that the supplement industry is not regulated by the FDA. Because of this, companies can easily get away with false marketing and claim there is a specific element in their product when there really is none at all. So, are there any negatives to this powerhouse of a microbe? Well, the long story short is yes, there is the potential for this bacterium to have some negative effects. With the boom of the health and wellness industry also comes alongside the boom of pharmaceutical companies, otherwise known as Big Pharma. Bifidobacteria have the potential to have antibiotic resistance qualities, according to a research article titled Prevalence of Antibiotic Resistance Genes Among Human Gut-Derived Bifidobacteria, published back in 2016. There's little information on how human gut microorganisms are impacted by antibiotic resistance, such as Bifidobacterium. The results of this study actually showed that Bifidobacteria is susceptible to antibiotic resistance to 8 biotics, including ampicillin, vancomycin, gentamicin, streptomycin, and clindamycin. They concluded by stating the infant human gut is much more disturbed by antibiotics, such as they discussed in their article, compared to an older adult human gut. On the other hand, there's a really interesting article I came upon when researching for this podcast that I'd really like to highlight due to its importance in America's society right now. As published by the CDC and the World Health Organization, we are a country that is currently very overweight. There's a clear need for weight loss in the U.S., which can be hard when we're surrounded by processed and fast foods now more than ever. A peer-reviewed article published by researchers in 2020 assessed a probiotic consisting of several strains of Bifidobacterium called the Lab4P. They tested if this probiotic taken daily for 6 months would have positive outcomes on overall health and weight status. Through a double-blind, randomized, and placebo-controlled study, 220 participants were recruited to partake. They were recommended to keep their daily living habits over the 6 months in an attempt to ensure the best results. The results showed that those taking the probiotic had reductions in weight, BMI, waist circumference, and waist to height ratio. An interesting find is that there was a decrease in systolic blood pressure and LCL levels in both groups. To think that a supplement of bacteria that is already in our own body can have this kind of effect on our quality of life. There's so much more to microbial life than we may ever know. The future of Bifidobacterium is bright, with many different possibilities in the way we can utilize the benefits of this bacteria in our daily lives as well as in the healthcare system. A research article in 2021 titled Recent Development of Probiotic Bifidobacteria for Treating Human Diseases has shown that a dietary supplement of a specific strain of Bifidobacteria, Longum BB536, inhibited the chemical strand inducing colon and liver cancer in male rats and suppressed liver carcinogenesis of female rats. This article also mentioned that Bifidobacteria can actually inhibit oral inflammations in the body. Yogurt fermented with this bacteria was fed to patients, and results showed that it had a positive effect on gingival inflammatory parameters, with similar results shown in rats. As we navigate the exciting possibilities that lie ahead, it's clear that Bifidobacterium is not just a buzzword in the wellness industry, but a microbial ally with the power to transform healthcare. So, as we wrap up this enlightening journey into the world of Bifidobacterium, it's clear that these remarkable microorganisms play a pivotal role in maintaining our gut health and overall well-being. From their resilience in the face of various challenges to their diverse array of benefits, Bifidobacteria have truly earned their status as the unsung heroes of our microbiome. And now let's carry forward the knowledge gained and make informed choices that nurture these beneficial bacteria within us. Remember, a healthy gut is not just a key to physical well-being, but also a gateway into a harmonious balance between our body and its microscopic inhabitants. Until next time, stay curious, stay healthy, and keep exploring the fascinating world within.